Welcome back to TPAAsports.com. In this particular video, what I'd like to do is take you through two sections. The first section is the My Existing Teams tab, and then from there we'll actually begin the process of going down and joining a tournament. First of all, in the My Existing Teams, this is pretty simple. What this will list for you are the teams that you have added to your profile. Now you can see we've added two teams, the Dallas Knights sample and the Dallas Knights blue sample. We added those in a previous video. You can see all of their information here. And if you needed to add a team, or edit one of the teams, you can do that via the Edit tab icon there. It'd simply take you back to that edit screen that we input the information in, simply make the changes, update it, and then it will be updated from that point forward. Okay, let's go join a tournament. We're going to travel down to the Tournaments tab, and you can see the My Team tab condenses, expands the Tournament tab. First selection there is Upcoming Events. Join here. That's where we want to go. You can see here on the screen we've got somewhat of a condensed version of our tournament schedule. If you need further information on any one particular event, from this point you can go up to the TPAA Events tab, go to the Upcoming Events, click there, and then you can see all of the details regarding any one of these tournaments. But I'm going to make the assumption that you've done that already and you know which one you want to join. Scrolling down here towards the bottom, you will see I've created a tournament called Sample Tournament. To the far right hand side you will see a link called Join or Join Now. Click that. From here you get your Join Tournament screen. You will always see the name of the tournament here at the top. This one happens to be named Sample Tournament. You will see all of the tournament information right here. Its beginning and end date, its sanctioning body, the playing divisions, the venue, etc. Okay. Then we're going to come down to the Join This Tournament section. The first thing we need to do is select a team. Remember, we have two teams in our profile. We are going to join with the Dallas Knights Division II 10-year-old team. Once we've made that selection, the select bracket selection will populate. Now, I'm going to click on that and you're going to see a lot of divisions here. What the system will allow you to do is it will allow you to join any particular bracket that you are eligible for. Doesn't mean it's very smart, but you can still join any of these divisions. The divisions that you can't join are grayed out. You can see the D2 third grade I can't join. Fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, etc. As a 10-year-old fourth grade team, I can join. So I'm going to join my division right here, the fourth grade division. And the next section populates, and that's the fees. Let me talk about the gate fee. Typically we charge an entrance fee or an admission fee into the gym. However, in some venues we will charge a team gate, meaning that we'll charge the entire team one price and there'll be no gate fee or no entrance fee into the gym. If that's the case, you will see a number here, $100, $125, whatever the case may be. If there's anything other than zero, then that's the gate fee for that tournament. If it's zero, you know that we're charging a per head entrance into the gym. The next selection is the tournament fees. You can see I've got this one set at $1. That's pretty cheap. That'll be whatever the tournament fees for this particular division happens to be. Payment options. You will see that there are three selections here: pay gate via PayPal. Again, if we were charging a team gate here, you can pay the gate through PayPal. Again, typically we don't do that. If you wanted to pay your tournament registration fee via PayPal, which is our preferred method of payment, you can do so by clicking this checkbox here. Now, one of the misconceptions of PayPal is you've got to have a PayPal account in order to use that service. That is simply not fact. If you click here, once you join and go through the payment process, it will take you over to PayPal, and you'll simply input your credit card information like you would any other internet commerce transaction. If you wanted to pay later, you can also do that. For instance, if you wanted to write me a check, perfectly acceptable. We'll take it, drop it in the mail, and we will further the registration process when we get your check. Let's say this is January, February. You're joining an event that happens in May. Okay, you can choose the pay later function, get a little bit closer, and pay me at that point in time. I'm going to use the pay later function for this example because in another video I want to show you how this reacts with the Who's Coming page. Special comments. This section is typically used for blackout periods. For instance, if a team has a league game in the morning, they can't get to the gym before noon, or they have some sort of fundraising event in the evening and they have to leave the gym by at least 3. Those are the kind of information. That's the kind of information that we need. We'll try to work around your schedule. Please understand that all special requests are handled on a first-come, first-served basis. And we've got to have all the information because at some point in time, as these tournaments begin to fill and schedules begin to get tight, we'll begin to prioritize which special request to honor and which special request that we can't honor. And a lot of times it really gets down to the information in this special request comment. So make sure that you're detailed the who, what, when, where, and how many kids are actually affected. Okay. Once you've completed this, we'll simply click the Join This Tournament. You're going to get a confirmation screen. This confirmation screen will give you your registration fees, your totals. It'll tell you that you opted to pay later, that you opted to pay the fee later. It gives you all the information regarding the tournament. If this is all correct, click the I confirm the above detail checkbox and click on Proceed to Booking. Here's your confirmation page. You may want to print this. It just gives you some routine information about the USSSA event, about waiting list and that kind of stuff. It's typically some good information to have, so I would certainly suggest printing that. Okay, you have just joined your first tournament. I'm going to go back to the coach's homepage, okay, and show you one other thing. In the tournament, if you want to confirm the tournaments that you have played in or that you have joined, you can come to the tournaments my team or teams have joined, and there you go. Here's the tournament that we just joined. Let me show you. It gives you the team name, so if you have multiple teams, the tournament and the bracket that you happen to join, and you get the status, JANC. J stands for join. This tells you when you join this event. Once we go and approve another date and time, and once you're confirmed into the bracket, the date and time. We'll cover those 3 items, joined, approved, and confirmed, when we get to the Who's Coming video next. The one thing that I did want to show you is, for some reason, if you chose the pay later function and you wanted to come back at that point in time, let's say, again, this is January, February, you have joined a tournament in May, now it's getting to that April time period and you want to pay via PayPal, you can do so by simply clicking on the Pay Now function. That kind of concludes this video. It was somewhat of a long one. If you have any questions, I suggest you kind of reviewing this thing again. If not, when we come back, I'm going to take you to the Who's Coming page and how that thing interacts with your particular registration.